A music legend died today. Tina Turner was 83.
She was known as the queen of rock and roll, her music spanning several generations. Tatiana Cash talked to an impersonator as well as a fan about the icon. So Tatiana, how are they remembering her tonight?
Well, Jeff, Melissa, there was shock as well as tears, but what both of them made very clear was for them, she was simply the best.
I did cry, but it's life.
Tina Turner impersonator Twyla Starr is from Toledo and has traveled across the country performing as the queen of rock and roll for nearly 50 years. She says back when Tina first came out in her solo career,
Every queen in the city wanted to do her, but not every queen could do her. You know, you have to have the costumes, you have to have the movements, you have to have the legs, which I do.
Starr says Tina was more than a singer. She was an icon. And fan Aaron Brown agrees.
Her and her husband at the time started a group years ago when it wasn't acceptable for young black women or young black men to go in that career. They're not going to make it.
Yet Tina, throughout the 60s and into the early 2000s, continued to prove the naysayers wrong.
Her music has been sampled an awful lot. So even though we think we're not hearing it, we're hearing her music almost every day probably.
But she was a diva that made history. She came out of nothing and made something.
Turner survived and escaped an abusive relationship with her first husband, Ike Turner, starred in several major motion pictures like Mad Max Beyond the Thunderdome. She's written several books, won countless awards, and sold over 100 million records worldwide.
So I think especially for young women and young men of color to be able to take that next step, even though there's obstacles, know that you can take that next step.
Now, Twyla Starr says she's planning on having a tribute to Turner on July 3rd at Toledo Spirits. Turner was living in Switzerland when she did pass, and tributes will, of course, no doubt continue for days and weeks to come. Live in studio, Tatiana Cash, WTOL 11.